Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, we're going to be reviewing the hot fixes for January 14th, 2021. We're going to be testing out all of these buffed weapons, and we're going to talk about the Texpert class mod, and we're going to break all this down, and I'm going to give you guys all my thoughts on all of this. Real quick, before we get into the video, if you guys could please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more Borderlands 3 videos, I would really appreciate it. And also come check me out on twitch.tv/ThiccFilA_, where I am currently recording this live. All right, so first things first, I did want to talk about the Supercharged Crystal mini event that they set up for Borderlands 3 this week. Basically, how this event works is the crystals in the Guardian Takedown do not lose charge anymore. So you can pretty much just go into the Guardian Takedown and you can kind of just mob without having to worry about the crystals losing charge. My opinion on this event is it kind of misses the mark on why people didn't like Guardian Takedown. Yes, the crystals, I'm sure people complained about at first, but those are not the most annoying part of the Guardian Takedown. It's pretty much the platforming, the lack of checkpoints, and the loot drops in the Guardian Takedown are not good enough. A lot of the loot drops still need buffed, including like the Web Slinger or the Globetrotter. I mean, the Globetrotter is pretty decent. But yeah, so I don't know. I didn't have trouble with the crystal event. If you guys want to comment in the comment section down below what you think about this event, and if it helps you get through the Guardian Takedown, just let me know, because, you know, the Guardian Takedown is going to be easier for me. I play this game for a living. Alrighty, with that being said, and that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about these gear buffs. We had buffs to the Texpert class mod, the DNA, the Ripper, the SF Force, and the Malix Bane. We're gonna hop into the game and test out each of these one at a time. Alrighty, so first thing we're gonna talk about is the Texpert buff. Basically now, instead of a 15% chance, this now has a 35% chance on kill to recharge your Sentinel cooldown and duration. Now this is cool and all, but with Sentinel Cryo not working anymore, and this class mod essentially having 0 damage on it, it is not a worthy class mod, and this is just a bad buff, and once again misses the mark in my opinion. I've talked about lots of changes to Zane, his class mods, his skill trees. What I've always recommended for the Texpert class mod is to just give it damage somehow. Let it roll Death Follows Close instead of really expensive jacket, or some other good skills on it, and also give it a cool drone passive. Give us double drones or double the damage on Zane's drones, something like that. Zane class mods, especially when we have the Spy and the Seeing Dead, is super important for Zane damage. Even just talking about the Executor can give Zane 100% crit damage. And we can keep up our action skills with Good Misfortune or Calm Cool Collected. The Texpert ability is cool and all, and you know, you're gonna have Sentinel forever when you're playing with this class mod, but it's just not worth it. It's not worth sacrificing the damage for when you can keep your Sentinel up in Zane's skill tree anyway. Hey look, the DNA's doing something. Guys, remember when Moxie did a DNA takedown as a joke? Well, now he could actually do a DNA takedown. I don't know, we gotta test the bossing damage though. We gotta see if the bossing damage ends up being any good. Oh. Nice. I'm trying to not even spam my Mantis too hard just to keep up the anointment. We have next 2 magazines on our DNA. I mean, this is working for mobbing. I'm not wearing an Icebreaker even on Zane. I don't have SMG damage, I just have crit. Also, does anyone know if the DNA benefits from Splash at all? I can't tell if I want to be... This seems slightly strange from a certain range, but it's kind of hard to tell. I feel like close range, it's really strong. Chat, what do you think about this? They made it a solid like 7.5.
But not literally.
They made it like a solid 7.5, I feel. I guess we got to see the damage on the Kraken. Crystals were the most fun. They just completely ruined it. They're just trying to murder existing endgame content. It's just an event, yeah, so. Wait, okay, that was actually kind of cool. I think we froze the Kraken with Brain Freeze from in front of him. So the projectiles do pierce. Okay, that was good. That was good damage. This is next to Mag's Radiation. It should do well against bigger enemies. since it's meant to be Cutsman 2.0. So like I said, 7.5 out of 10 is the average like benchmark for me. If it's a 7.5, it could do true Malawan takedown, but it's also not one of the best guns in the game. Someone in the chat said, what guns have you rated a 10? That is the Plague Bearer, the Backburner, the Light Show, the Anarchy, like the game-breaking guns where you can speedrun content, okay? The DNA is not a speedrunning gun, but it's good enough to do true Malawan takedown and kill the Kraken without a good anointment, so that was pretty cool. I like it. Alrighty, so next we're gonna be testing the Ripper. I have one here with next 2 mag shock. Basically, this gun's pretty simple. You melee enemies, and then they take increased bullet damage from your Ripper. Now, some people in chat were talking about using this with a Stinger shield. I don't have one on me, but yeah, Stinger Ripper could be a cool little combo. Let's go ahead and try it out and tell you guys what I think. All right, so immediately my first thoughts on this is gonna be way too gimmicky, I feel. Like, yeah, it's killing stuff, but like, I have to go and melee each enemy individually, question mark. Like, it's definitely killing, which is cool. But like, look, I gotta melee this dude and then shoot him again. And like, do I have to do this individually to each enemy or what? You know what this could be cool with? Someone should test this with Amara's Kensei class mod. Would that activate the Ripper effect or no? I think it doesn't, right? Because if I remember right, the Kensei had problems triggering melee effects. Yeah, I mean, this gun's fine. Like, this gun's fine, but I don't know. Super gimmicky. And the fact that I have to punch every enemy makes this really, like, feels bad. We should try the bossing damage, though. Okay, cool, we froze him. Punch. I mean, actually not terrible. Actually not terrible. Alright, well, with that performance, chat, I'm gonna give this gun a solid 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give this gun a 6 out of 10. It's not awful, okay? It can kill stuff in true Malawan takedown, but it is extremely clunky. Extremely. You have to melee every enemy specifically. That's just a feels bad, man. 6 out of 10. I do not recommend using this for any takedown. I recommend using this for arms race, or I recommend using this for playthroughs. That's what this gets a recommendation for. I mean, you could say 5 Yasa, but honestly, like, pure damage-wise, I think it's like a 7, and then the clunkiness brings it down a full point. Alrighty, so next we get to talk about the SF Force. This thing actually got a pretty hefty buff. And I actually like this buff a lot, but obviously we're gonna show you guys some gameplay. This is another laser weapon. It's very similar to the ion laser. And just to give you guys one quick tip, this can come in binary, which consumes 2 ammo per shot. I'm like 99% sure that all laser weapons do not benefit from binary, so you don't get double laser beams, you only get 1. So I think the binary prefix is a trap, because it just makes you consume more ammo. I have this other one right here. I do prefer this one though, because it's fire with corrosive, and then I can add shock and rad with my bonus elements. But I have this one, which is shock base with radiation damage next to mags. Also, something else about the SF Force is the hotfix is bugged. So the primary mode is getting the buff, but the secondary mode is not getting the buff at all. So if you get a SF Force, you have to use the primary mode to feel the buff. And with that being said, let's hop into the takedown. In my opinion, this might be better than the ion laser now. And I like laser weapons personally, so I actually like this buff a lot. Ion laser was one of my favorite weapons from DLC 1. I used the ion laser on a Green Monster Moe's build a while ago. And the SF Force is very similar, except I think it just has faster fire rate, honestly. So it might genuinely just be a little bit better. And you can see we can kill Malawan shitheads fairly simply. Just point and shoot. And I like the little effect with the music notes. It's really awesome in the randomizer too when you get a weapon that has some SF Force parts in it. Put me in the vid. Cartilage, just type in the chat, you'll be in the video. And yeah, we just get to kill stuff with this. I like this gun a lot. I don't have a good anointment for the Kraken. So we'll see how fighting the Kraken does. I mean, compared to other guns I use on Zane, this isn't like the best thing ever. But it's definitely not the worst. Like, the Ripper was pretty trash. And that was with Zane damage. Freeze! Alright, well. Without being able to hit his crit and freeze him, we're not gonna do super well here. I mean, you can see it's just doing decent damage, though. I feel like the corrosive music notes... Keep in mind, I'm using a shock force with an X2 mags radiation. I think the corrosive music notes are actually cutting into him a little bit. And that was decent. We also were not able to hit his crit spot at all. Normally, if I can just freeze him with brain freeze and then just lay into his crit spot, like that usually kills the Kraken pretty fast. But that was decent. That was decent damage for no crits. I think this is a solid 7.5 out of 10. We got through True Mallow on Takedown, but we're not speedrunning. We're not speedrunning. That's the difference, right? When we're speedrunning the takedowns, guns get better than 7.5. But it's just average. I think I could have had better elements as well. And better elemental anointment. So like, I think it's a solid 7.5. Alrighty, finally we get to go over the Bane, the Malik's Bane. One of the worst, most laughed at snipers in the game that always show up when you're trying to loot something else. We're gonna give this gun a try and see how it does. I'm just gonna put on a cut purse launch pad before we even start testing because honestly, I'm just gonna assume I'm gonna run out of ammo all the time. I'm just assuming I'm going to. And yeah, let's go. I think it could probably actually kill stuff now though. Or is this just Zane damage? Does this ricochet to enemies or it's bouncing off the wall? Pretty sure it's bouncing off the wall.
Come on.
All right, let's try the shotgun.
Did you see that?
You know what I think could be interesting? The shotgun with Zane's, what's the one skill I love? By the way, is this bouncy? It is bouncy. I don't know what I did right there, but something worked. I'm trying to bounce it into his head. All right, I'm having fun memeing with this. But yeah, this gun is still a meme. Hey, it can kill Mallow on enemies. But I'm already almost out of sniper ammo. And I only barely made it to the truck. Oh, I don't have Groundbreaker on. I turned it off for the Ripper testing. And out of ammo, question mark. All right, let's stack up all the commitment we possibly can. All right, Kraken time. Oh my God. All right, let's use the normal sniper. Oh my God, look at that Kraken damage. That is insanity, bro. Look at that Kraken damage. Oh my God, I'm gonna use all my sniper ammo just to kill this Kraken, but oh my God, chat. Oh my God. They gotta add the screaming from BL2 and this gun will be great again. Oh my God, so OP. That was so strong, dude. Oh my goodness, this is painful. 2 damage for all the ammo. All right, Malik's Bane. I believe K6 said it earlier today. It's not good, but you can now use it in normal mode. Congratulations, we're giving it a 4 out of 10. A 4 out of 10, because like Sneaky Turtle said it in my chat, if I'm gonna use all my sniper ammo and a cut purse launch pad, we might as well be spamming a frickin' Sandhawk, honestly. Honestly true, we might as well be spamming a Sandhawk instead. The meme continues. Alrighty guys, and that does it for our hotfix testing video. If you guys like this video, please drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for more Borderlands 3 videos. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.